Morning, Mr. Kane. You all right there? Let me help.
No, it's okay.
Come on, you're struggling. I can do that.
I can do... leave.
Crikey, what have you got in there? Rocks? And actually, I think you'll find it's black bin day today.
My bin, not yours.
There's a right way and a wrong way, and both you and your husband put it where it blocks access.
Leave it. Leave me go.
Oh, see, you've got a twig stuck in the wheel. See? Fixed.
What were you doing out there?
Helping Mrs. Kane.
Did she ask you for your help?
No, but she was doing it wrong again with the wrong bin, and when I tried to help, she was just plain rude.
She's not rude, Russell. She's shy.
That's just an excuse people use.
I think you scare her with your bark.
I don't bark.
I've got to go.
All right, but before you do... Happy holiday, darling.
I know we're going up the Danube, but wetsuits.
New Zealand, remember? Oh, come on, darling, we agreed on this ages ago.
No, Russell. Treasures of the Danube, Bucharest to Nuremberg, my choice for once.
Are you sure?
Positive.
No, it was South Island. Anyway, it's done now.
You've always got to have your own way about where we go. I quite clearly remember saying that we would do things differently this year. You're gonna have to take them back. It's not even new, you cheapskate.
Well, as good as. Anyway, you like trekking and abseiling.
And each time you snap a tendon or dislocate a shoulder, I like it less.
The trouble is, Ursula, it's booked.
Then you're going to have to unbook it. I'm serious, Russell.
But...
unless you plan to do things separately this year and maybe from now on.
We are still talking holidays, aren't we?
Ow!
Okay.
I think so.
Sure?
Weird. My foot just went.
Look, I'm sorry. You're right. It's all my fault. And I would love to go up the Danube with you. But the thing is, the Kiwi trip's paid for. We're committed.
Well, you might be. I'm not.
Be reasonable, Ursula. I mean, I'll never get the money back now.
There's a fine line at your age of being active and being an idiot. The fact is, Russell, you're an embarrassment. So if you want to prance around like a Teletubby in your wetsuit, fine. But you can do it without me.
Ta-da.
Well, look at you. I love that suit.
Yeah, I didn't want to be outdone by Frank's designer wear.
Not a chance. Besides, it's the Granger Clinic. It's you they're coming to see.
Fair play to him, though. It was his idea today. But it got me thinking, you know, there might be opportunities for expansion. Build the business into a nationwide franchise like Bruce did in Australia. What do you think?
I think definitely yes. Build a successful business model and then brand it, market it, franchise it. It's where the big money is.
Branding? Sounds like you're ahead of me.
One or two ideas. But this is your project, Daniel. And I'm very proud of what you're doing.
You know, one day in the not-too-distant future, when we're retired and living in luxury, we'll look back at today as a turning point in our lives.
I will hold you to that.
Any chance that you could pop down to help with the promotion today? You'd add a bit of glamour.
I couldn't possibly. I've been looking forward to this pile of paperwork for weeks. Of course I can. What time do you want me?
As soon as you can.
Okay, I'll get my act together here. Then I need to pop by to Ursula's to pick up that print, and then I'll be with you. So, off you go. Prepare for battle. Knock 'em dead.
Ah, Jimmy, pull up a chair. You're in for a treat. You know, I wish more partners would be interested in the business side of things.
I have to warn you, Howard, maths was never my strong point.
Well, no worries. Just simple columns of figures, nothing to panic about. Now compare this one to that one. Spot the difference. What do you think?
Nah, sorry, Howard, you're gonna have to explain it to me.
Well, in a nutshell, the practice is in a very good situation financially.
Oh, great.
Indeed. And as this was one of my aspirations at my last appraisal, I'm chuffed we've achieved it. Now, you see here, we're carrying a lot of surplus.
Surplus, well, that's profit, right?
Right. And crucially, the practice is running at full capacity. It's been a tough few years, but we're leaner and fitter as a result. Now, these are the projected figures.
So the surplus, that's, is that the practices?
Oh, yes. And it's all ours. Who said accountancy was dull?
Here you go. The orangey yellow one or the purpley blue.
Don't mind.
Nice suit, by the way.
Thanks.
Not everyone can carry off retro. Such a land.
Retro? What are you talking about?
I was just kidding.
This is classic tailoring.
All right, relax.
I'm relaxed.
How about a bit of competition to make the day ahead more interesting?
Let's just keep this professional, shall we?
I tell you what, if I sign more people than you by the end of the day, you up my commission by 5%. If I sign less, it goes down 5%. All right, if you can't take the competition.
Don't flatter yourself. Just don't want you to do something you might later regret.
I'm a big boy. Could look after myself. Unless you feel that you've lost your touch, which is understandable. It's probably why you want me as your front man.
5% it is.
I knew you would cave. He's so easy to read.
Just don't start crying when payday comes, all right?
Can I make it 10%?
Don't push it.
Right, well, let the games commence.
Lamb to the slaughter.
And you must remember my 3 rules of business.
Howard, I gotta go in a minute. I got appointments.
Oh, well, not till 11, I've checked. So we're all right for another hour. Now, rule number 1. Nothing at all surplus to requirements. Come in!
Howard, your signature.
Oh, right, yes. Right, rule number 2. No expense unjustified. And I'll show you some petty cash claims I've vetoed later. Oh, thank you very much. Right, rule number 3. Paperwork is your best friend.
Oh, don't forget your important meeting in 20 minutes.
Oh, yes, thank you very much. Jimmy, I'm sorry about this, but we're going to have to...
Yeah, Dev, I'm on it. Look. Listen. Results in its chemical segment could be hurt by lower selling prices of refrigerants. My advice, dump it. See ya. Teletubby. Prime of life.
How is Russell these days? I haven't seen him since he bought that mining stock for me. He did okay.
He's annoying as ever, still thinks he's Jason Bourne.
Aging alpha males. What do we do with them?
He's got to conquer everything, drives me insane. Here's your print. I've had it mounted for you.
It's gorgeous. Oh, with the original. Perhaps when Daniel and I own that chain of clinics.
While you're here, come and see this new painting I have. He's a young artist, but I think you'll like the style.
Whoops. Are you okay?
It's a new one today. That's the 2nd time that's happened.
Oh, well, breaking them in can be murder.
Flashes. Anyway, here's the painting.
It's a bit angst-ridden for my taste. Are you okay?
I bought this suit from you in good faith.
Yes, sir.
You should at least have a manual, or at least a warning.
Well, the only advice I can give you is sit in a cold bath. Goodbye.
Is that the best advice you've got?
Hello? Hello?
The ambulance will be here any minute, so don't worry. Now, you mentioned tripping over this morning. How long ago was that?
Half an hour ago.
Right.
Now I can't see properly out of this eye. Just went. And my arm is numb. What's happening to me?
We're going to get you to hospital, and we're going to find out. Are you on any medication? Do you have a history of heart disease?
Nothing. Teetotaler, no smoker. Do extreme sports on holiday.
Okay, try to calm down. Ursula.
I'm scared, Zara.
Yes.
It's a stroke, isn't it?
Try to get some deep breaths. Copy me, come on.
I need to speak to Russell.
Okay, well, we can do that. It's ringing.
What's that?
Well, you tell me. There's nothing on the paperwork.
We can't stay there.
Well, that's what I said, but not our problem, they said, and left it.
Right, come on, let's get it to one side. Howard's going to do his nut.
Well, Howard should have mentioned it was due today. I've tried texting him several times, but his phone's off.
Oh,
What's in there?
it is Balmoral D900 250 kilogram multifunctional mobile model.
Of what?
It's a hospital bed.
Stay with me, please. Until Russell was.
Yes, of course I will. I'll just let Daniel know where I am.
General Spillers?
Absolutely. Bear with me, madam. Yeah. Excuse me. Yeah.
You're through to Daniel Grange's voicemail.
Hi, it's me. Look, there's been an unforeseen delay. But just keep that Granger charm burning full wad, and I'll be there ASAP.
Yes, we use genuine fillers from a trusted source. They're also non-permanent, which often avoids the sort of problems that were associated with them in the early noughties, for example. So here on page 5, you can see that I'm one of the leading practitioners. It's gone crazy. We're signing new customers like it's gone out of fashion. Well, at least I am. Yeah, so listen, ditch the paperwork and come down and join the fun. I'll say you're good at netball.
Ursula, could you come home, please? I've got the mother of all headaches, and I think I'm getting heat stroke. Oh, really? Exactly how did Lala manage that? The fact is, you're an embarrassment, Russell.
You have one message.
Russell, something's terrible's happened, and they're taking me to the hospital.
What?
And I'm really scared and need you here with me. And I don't want my last words to be mean ones. I love you, Russell. Please come quickly.
Mrs. Kane. Mrs. Kane! Mrs. Kane! Mrs. Kane! Mrs. Kane! Mrs. Kane! I've got to get to Ursula! She's in the hospital! Mrs. Kane! Mrs. Kane! Answer the door, you miserable cow!
Go away!
I know you're
You go away!
there. Mrs. Kane! Mrs. Kane! Mrs. Kane! Mrs. Kane! Mrs. Kane!
So if you could fill this in for me too, sir. Thank you.
Busy?
Oh, manic. I think this is the first break I've had all day. You?
Quiet. Emma.
Hello, I just thought I would pop in. I thought you might need these.
Oh, stay, because I could do with a bit of luck if that's...
That's fine.
Well, all right. How can I help?
You can help lure some clients to my table. I'm not really having much success today.
Well, that doesn't sound like
I
you.
know it might be my cologne.
Oh, Emma, can you get some paper towels, please?
No, get them yourself.
Oh, sorry about that, madam. I can assure you that Dr. Granger has a steadier grip when it comes to the Botox syringe. But if you'd like to come here, we can show you a range of treatments that we have.
Oh, no. Oh. Oh. Ah.
They say we're not right to adopt. Why did he say that? You okay? You okay? Come! Help! Help! What's the matter? You come! The crazy man!
Oh. Russell? Russell, can you hear me? Can you hear me, Russell?
Which service do you require?
Ambulance, please. To 33 Newtown, Leatherbridge. Patient is unconscious and hypothermic. Can you get me some scissors, please? Scissors. Oh. The patient's in a wetsuit. I'm going to try and cut him out. Russell, everything's all right. We're going to get you in an ambulance.
So I think this is what, I don't know, the fourth call. I was hoping you could pop down for a quick visit before we close. Paperwork must be riveting.
Still no Zara?
No. So how many is Frank signed?
Oh, I don't know. I haven't been counting.
Well, ballpark figure.
Do things.
Since I got here?
Yeah.
10, 20.
20?
Well, I don't know. I mean, it could be 30.
How does he know so many people? I mean, he's only been living here 5 minutes.
Well, people just seem to warm to him. You don't mind if I have those, do you?
Some damages areas.
It's like a gaming chair.
All right, Jimmy, my turn. So, we're doing walking operations now, or what?
Well, who knows what he's got in mind? Maybe it was some mad impulse buy.
Maybe it's for his lounge.
Or his love dungeon. All right, stop. It's been a bit weird.
No, if you didn't.
No, let's see how high it can go. Shut up, Valerie!
Hang on. I need to get a picture of this.
Sorry.
Smile!
What is going on, Ollie? What's that?
He knows I'm all right, doesn't he?
It's the first thing he asked when he came round.
I wasn't taking in everything the consultant said. What exactly is TIA?
It's a transient ischemic attack. It's like a stroke, but the symptoms disappear within 24 hours. It's a sign that things aren't ideal with the blood circulation to your brain. But the good news is that you're in the right place. So that now they've identified the problem, they just have to work out a treatment plan.
I've never been so frightened in all my life. So, whose was the more serious stroke? My mini stroke or Russell's heat stroke?
Well, it's not comparing like with like. But rush around an overheated house in a wetsuit, and you're asking for hypothermia.
Too cold.
That's hypo. We're talking hyper. Way too hot. And that can lead to headaches, dizziness, fainting, unconsciousness. And in some rare occasions, it can be fatal. Add to that a bump on the head and a broken toe. He was desperate to get to you. Looks like you've both had a rotten day.
He's always got to try and go one better.
Hey, listen. However much his body is hurting, his pride is pretty wounded too, so go gently on his ego.
Look, we were joking about the commission thing. It's just that it's all going to add up.
Well, not massively.
Yeah, but we weren't being serious. It was just a bit of banter.
Well, where I'm from, a bet's a bet.
We didn't shake hands.
Yes, we did.
Oh, you boys. Everything has to be a competition.
No, I was just being thoughtful. I don't want to be robbing Daniel blind.
No one's robbing anyone, okay? I'm a man of my word. I said 5% increase, that's what it's going to be.
Only if you insist.
I do.
Right, then, let's go celebrate.
Daniel, do you want a hand clearing up?
No, thank you. You go and enjoy yourselves.
Almost gone for 10%.
I got to you.
You certainly did.
Thanks to you, Zara.
Oh, don't thank me.
I'd still be lying on the patio. The stupid neighbour wouldn't even open her door.
Your stupid neighbour could have saved your life.
Mrs. Kane saved my life.
Grabbed me and wouldn't let go until I'd seen you.
Mrs. Kane?
I told you she was just shy.
Crikey. I owe her a big apology.
I think you owe her more than that.
How can I ever thank her? I'll go around and see her.
That would be nice. Properly dressed this time, I'm sure she'd appreciate it.
I'll do that then.
Together. We should go together.
Right. Good thinking.
But don't go overboard.
When did I ever? So. The Danube this year.
It's a little bit early. But if we're celebrating, cheers. So, how did it go?
Okay.
Come on.
Nothing much to say.
I don't believe that for a second. How many people attended? How many people signed up? What plans for the future? How did Frank do?
Oh, Frank did very well for himself. Emma made it along.
So, that's what this is all about. Look, something cropped up, but I'll tell you all about it later because now I really just want to know all about the clinic. I got your message and I assumed it was all going really well.
Swimmingly.
Then why so down?
I'm not down.
What's happened to your son? What is this? Kier?
What do you care?
Excuse me.
You couldn't even be bothered to show up.
You knew how important it was to me. I asked for your help. But when it actually came to
I am
it...
sorry, Daniel, but I told you that I was...
Busy. You said.
Daniel.
Exactly as it was, please. Slightest excuse and I won't take this back.
Yeah, well, we had to open it to check what it was.
Yes, well, there's a proper inspection procedure and there's acting like kids on a sugar rush. And as a partner, I'd expect you to know the difference.
Well, we did try to move it, but it wouldn't budge.
Well, you shouldn't have accepted it in the first place, Valerie. Why would I order a piece of kit that we don't even use and never mind store?
Well, tell that to the company, because that is your signature.
Impossible. This is not my fault. Something not right here.
Our church was set up by my granddad. It's about abstinence, respecting the body.
How was Mexico?
It was sunny and warm and the tequila was cheap.
It's very kind of you to buy us cake, but we're actually fasting.
I don't think Mum and Dad would let her harm herself.
So you drove him away with your lies and your betrayal?
Yes.
Local travellers in Kembleford